Hi there, beautiful people. My name is Carrie, and it's the year of the fire horse, y'all. We humans as a collective have some work to do, so let's jump right in. Starting off, I have a collective of pixies. Now, when I was attempting to find the fairy oracle card to start this reading with, to guide this reading with today, it's quite a little bit chaotic. I had several cards jump out at me all at once, multiple times over. Very frenetic, very chaotic. So I get this impression that we have a collective message here today. That is coming from a collective of our guides, coming from a collective of, higher spiritual beings, magical beings. We have work to do. Okay. And confirming this, automatically from the start, I have the Ten of Cups. Now, the Ten of Cups, this is your happy family card, right? This is kind of speaking to how we humans as a collective need to work together for what's coming. To work together to use the energies, to use this point we're at right now to bring us into something new, to bring us into something beautiful, to create the changes in the world that we want to see, right? One individual alone, one ant. But if we all work together, keep the wheels turning, right? This is kind of a little double-edged meaning here. You know, we keep the wheels turning in the sense of like the work that we're doing, but in the fact that this is a turning of the age kind of thing, right? We've been in a turning of the age for a little bit, but this year particularly, the energy that is coming through is it's going to be powerful, quick, and it's going to be a very intense kind of change. You think things have been crazy in the past few years, or the past even decade or so? You ain't seen nothing yet. It's getting bigger. But this is, it's not necessarily something passive. We participate, right? We have the Wheel of Fortune. So this is our opportunity right now to change our fate. This is our opportunity to change the experience collectively that we have in this world. Okay? At the moment, a lot of people are still blinded, not necessarily to the realities of the world, but to their own ability to do something about it. And this card's telling me, with the Wheel of Fortune, that it's time to take off the blindfold. It's time for us to step away from this trap, this victim mentality. We have the ability to make change, and we are supported. Eight of Wands, we are supported by planetary energies. As you're aware of the eclipse, various different activities happening with the planets, which I'm not an astrology expert, so somebody else could probably talk a little bit more about that. I would love if you would, give us a little comment there. We have these Eight of Wands, right? Rapid, quick movement. Alright, so what do we do with this energy? What do we do with this fast, powerful moving energy? This fire horse, this solar horse. Well, the key here is the collective, right? This crowd behind the individual coming in on, the horse. Yes, there will definitely be certain key individuals, certain big voices. We can definitely rally behind, people that are making big changes, but at the end of the day, it's not just one person. It's all of us, right? And this is a celebration. So what we're looking at here, fire, this solar energy. If you think of the Sun card, the happiest card in the tarot, it's that rebirth into a new, happy, sense of innocence, not a naivety, but a regained sense of joy, right? And if we all work together, bringing forth this powerful joyful energy, creating the world that we want, we're going to succeed. As a matter of fact, we're already succeeding, because the Empress, she's pregnant, right? This world right now is pregnant with all the things that we're creating for a future, all the better things, safer world, healthier world, cleaner world, more in harmony with life around us. Is this turning, right? It's just a natural part of the progression here. So the idea here is we as a collective are already creating, something powerful and new in our reality. And that's why you see like the major powerful individuals in our world that, we're learning about their corruption. That's why we're seeing all the things that, the old system and the old ways that people are trying to do to distract us, or trying to do to slow us down, to prevent, change from happening. It's inevitable. Looking at the tower here, okay? This fiery energy, this intense, rapid, powerful energy is the tower. And this tower, this is toward the old structures. This is toward the old way of looking at things. And I'm expecting this year, we're not just going to be seeing little changes. We're going to be seeing dramatic changes. We're going to be seeing intense tearing down of old things that no longer serve us. Okay? There will definitely be, the rubble from all those things collapsing, that we're going to have to, grow and build through. Looking at the Seven of Wands here, we understand that, what we're getting at here is this is the common person. This isn't a king. This isn't a queen, an emperor, an empress. This is us. This is us, the regular person, having gained a new position. This year, we gain some kind of heading, some kind of position, some kind of victory over the old forces, over the decay, the destruction, the exploitation, the toxic, old things that are collapsing. But we're going to still be seeing the resistance from, the old life, from the old world. So it's important for us to be diligent. It's important for us to, defend against, the things that are being torn down. But understand now, since the tower is going to be taking such a massive strike, it's not these beings that are above us anymore, okay? This hierarchical power really just isn't going to be able to hold the same kind of impact, the same kind of strength that it has, in the past. Now, knowing that, I was talking about, there's definitely going to be rubble from the old collapse. There's definitely, going to be fighting back, from the old paradigm. Which brings us to the Five of Cups. We need to be aware of, the changes that have happened in the world, right? We need to be aware of not only the things that we've lost, but also the things that we still have. Yeah, a lot of animal species have gone extinct, but which ones are still alive? Maybe, whatever experiences you as an individual have gone through, you're looking back and you're just wishing, certain things hadn't fallen apart. But you need to look at what you do have, okay? We have the castle, in the background here. That old society, that, all these fields, this land cleared, to have these rolling plains, but there's still trees, and a few valleys, right? Kind of reminiscent of we still have something left, even though so much was cleared. The world's not dead. We might be on the brink of, a major tipping point. In fact, if we're looking at the fact that 3 of the 5 cups have been spilled, that's we kind of already have tipped to a certain point, but not everything is lost. Okay. We need to be clear. We need to be focused. Queen of Swords here. We have the ability for a bright new day to break through. It's going to be an intense year, everyone. But if we all work together, it can be beautiful. If this reading resonated with you, if you know more about the astrological events that are happening, because I am not knowledgeable on astrology, I've tried. My brain just goes to mush. If you know more about these things going on, please absolutely tell us everything you got. Drop a comment. Like this video. If you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe. Let's build a community. And I'll see you there.